Stop saying you're waiting well when you're in straight up rebellion against God's timeline. That holy contentment you're bragging about, the enemy is laughing while you're wasting years thinking you're being spiritual. This revelation will shake your religious foundation. I've seen this pattern consistently with my high achieving clients. They master the art of looking patient while missing divine preparation altogether. Today, I'm sharing what elevates their journey from passive waiting to purposeful preparation. Welcome back to Love Elevated TV. I'm Arnitris L. Strong, your Kingdom Marriage Preparation expert who is helping Kingdom singles to elevate their season of waiting into a season of strategic preparation. Type ready in the comments if you can handle uncomfortable truth. Because what I'm about to share has been elevating preparation journeys for purpose driven singles worldwide. I remember being in the thick of my preparation journey, and keep in mind, I had no blueprint for how this was going to be, how it was supposed to look. All I had was a relationship resume that did not reflect the type of relationship that I desired. I understood that I was the common denominator in every one of my relationships, and so in order for me to get a different outcome, I was going to have to approach relationships totally differently. You see, before that, I had been a victim in every one of my relationships and life in general. Life was happening to me instead of me being an active participant and getting in and figuring out the results that I desire and creating a plan in order to create those results in my life. And so here I am in the thick of this preparation journey, having no clue what I was doing, but only being very cognizant of what it was that I desired. Even though I had no example of how that looked or how it should feel in my life, I understood that I had the power within me to create it. And not only create it for myself, I wanted to be an example for my children so that they would not have to take what I coined the scenic route through life and love. And so I did the hard work. I took a long, hard look at myself in the mirror. I began to peel back the layers to figure out why I had approached relationships the way that I had, why I responded to situations the way that I had, how I had made such a mess of my life and my love. And what I learned was really profound. I learned that I had the power, and I've spoken about this several times. I had the power to create the type of love that I desired. But the first thing I needed to do was to understand that I didn't have to work hard for it. It was my birthright. And so that is what I want you to understand at the very basic level. You have to come to an understanding that love is not hard. You should not have to strive for it. It is your birthright. But what you will have to do is awaken to that realization. You have to go back to the time before life and love taught you something different. If you're ready, let's get into it. Three specific deceptions that are masquerading as spiritual maturity. Whenever I start to work with a client, these are the things that we start to implement immediately so that they can start to see the breakthroughs. These aren't just mindsets. This channel, Love Elevated TV, is not giving you basic dating advice. These are strategic positioning errors that block divine partnership. The first deception, the prayer without preparation trap. I cannot tell you how many prayers I prayed when I was in a relationship and I was praying for him to wake up and to see who I was and to start to treat me the way that I deserve to be treated, or me praying for him to change. And these were pointless prayers and it was really, I was being spiritually mature, or what I thought I was being spiritually mature, but I was trying to manipulate a situation that was never supposed to work in the beginning. Because how many of you know, as we pray for situations and for people to change. What really changes is the way that we see those situations and the way that we respond to. So let me just be direct. Your prayers for marriage might actually be an insult to God's wisdom. I know that sounds harsh, but let me explain why. You're crying out to God for marriage while also ignoring divine preparation protocols. You're begging God for partnership while rebelling against positioning agreements. You're asking for His best while also settling for religious rest. Purpose driven singles who recognize this experience breakthrough almost immediately. Prayer without strategic preparation creates positioning delay. The same way you plan any other area of your life, it's the same way you prepare and should plan for your love life. So, what separates my breakthrough clients from those who remain stuck? They understand that God isn't sitting around waiting to answer their prayers. He's waiting for their preparation to align with their petition. I've implemented this myself and I've watched the elevation begin. When we cancel agreement with passive waiting and align our preparation with our petitions, positioning shifts immediately. This might be an uncomfortable truth, but stick with me. This revelation has elevated my journey and the journeys of thousands of purpose driven singles who refuse to settle for religious waiting. The second deception requires even more courage to confront. This is the false peace position. That peace you feel about your single season, I need to be straightforward. It might be dangerous deception. Here's what my highest achieving clients discover. What feels like peace is often strategic numbness and it's blocking breakthrough. You've become so comfortable in delay that you've mistaken comfort for stagnation. You've spiritualized your stagnation so effectively that you can't even feel the positioning error anymore. Implementation indicators of false peace include comfortable delay mistaken for divine timing, spiritual numbness interpreted as contentment, preparation stagnation that's justified as patience. I've seen this in my own journey and with countless clients. We master the art of feeling peaceful about something, God is actually grieved. Purpose driven singles implement this correction protocol. They elevate comfortable waiting into strategic preparation. This isn't about being discontent. It's about distinguishing between God's peace and dangerous numbness. I know this is hitting hard for some of you. The clients who experience the most significant breakthroughs are those willing to question their spiritual position. Third deception requires the most courage of all because it challenges our spiritual identity. The superior single syndrome. I'm just going to have to be direct. Your spiritual maturity and singleness might actually be your biggest problem. That superior feeling you feel when you see others desperate for marriage, it's not spiritual maturity, it's processed pride. Purpose driven singles recognize this positioning error. Spiritual maturity, masking preparation avoidance. Ministry excellence, hiding partnership positioning. Leadership positioning, substituting for relationship excellence. I've implemented this correction in my own journey. I had to examine how my mature contentment was really sophisticated pride blocking divine partnership that I so desired. Let me be clear. This isn't spiritual excellence. It's a subtle form of rebellion disguised as maturity. For those who are still with me, I appreciate and admire your courage. Confronting our spiritual identity is challenging, but purpose driven singles who demand excellence don't settle for comfortable deception. My highest achieving clients implement this three-part protocol to elevate waiting into preparation. This daily implementation creates immediate shifts. Are you ready for it? All right. First, you're going to cancel agreement with passive waiting. Specifically declare, I cancel agreement with passive waiting disguised as patient. Say it now. I cancel agreement with passive waiting disguised as patience. I break alignment with spiritual performance, blocking my preparation. Next, you're going to activate divine positioning. Declare with authority. I position myself for strategic preparation. I align with divine timing through purposeful action. I've watched clients implement this protocol and experience significant shift in their preparation journey within days. Protocol number 2, the Divine Awakening Protocol. Remember how I mentioned earlier that in order to be successful in this preparation journey, you're going to have to awaken to who you were before life and love happened? Here's the key to get started. You're going to start by identifying areas of your life where you are spiritually numb, areas of your life where you have spiritualized stagnation. And that doesn't just have to be in your relationship journey, it could be in your career. Are you just waiting on God to move in an area of your life where He's waiting on you to start getting prepared? And then you're going to implement this awakening protocol. I choose strategic I choose strategic discomfort over false peace. I embrace authentic preparation over spiritual numbness. Finally, you're going to take one specific action that interrupts your comfortable path. I've implemented this personally and I've seen how quickly things can start to align. The last protocol is the Excellence Standards Protocol. My most successful clients implement. They begin with the pride cancellation. I cancel agreement with spiritual maturity. I cancel agreement with spiritual superiority. I break alignment with process pride disguised as maturity. Then implement the humility positioning. I position myself for authentic preparation with humility and purpose. Finally, take one specific action that demonstrates genuine preparation rather than spiritual performance. This protocol elevates how you approach preparation entirely. Purpose driven singles who experience breakthrough implement all three protocols simultaneously, creating comprehensive positioning for divine partnership. I've seen this work consistently, not just in my clients, but in my own journey as well. When we break agreement with religious waiting and align with strategic preparation, positioning shifts immediately. For immediate implementation. In the morning, you're going to do your position reset protocol, cancel agreement with religious waiting, activate divine preparation, and align with strategic position. In the afternoon, you're going to assess your protocol, evaluate implementation effectiveness, adjust where necessary, and accelerate your breakthrough protocol. And in the evening is your excellence framework. You're going to review your preparation advancement, strategize your next day implementation, and position for overnight advance. This this consistent implementation creates compounding. Purpose-driven singles who demand excellence don't settle for basic work. They implement strategic preparation protocol with consistency and precision. Thank you for having the courage to confront Thank you for having the courage to confront comfortable deception and embrace strategic preparation. Your breakthrough begins with breaking agreement. And if you're unclear about the three battlefields that attack your kingdom marriage preparation, I'm going to leave a playlist of the videos that I've created about those battlefields with tips for how you can move through them, position yourself for the defined partnership that you deserve. I'll leave them right here. Give them a watch and let me know which one of these stood out for you. I'll see you in the next. Tired of hearing just wait on God while others walk into marriage, this message is for you. I've spent years helping kingdom singles prepare for marriage. And I've noticed something that most people miss. There's a difference between waiting and being stuck. You see, many believers are faithfully doing the right things, praying, serving, growing in God, but still feeling invisible for potential kingdom spouses. Here's what no one is telling you. Your season of preparation isn't meant to be passive. In fact, I've discovered that many kingdom singles are positioning themselves away from marriage without recognizing it. Think about it. Are you feeling behind in God's timeline despite your preparation? questioning if maintaining your high standards is keeping you single, wondering why others with seemingly less preparation are getting married, and tired of surface level dating advice that doesn't address the real issues. If any of this resonates, I want to invite you to something different. Not another dating series, not more generic advice about becoming the one. This is the Kingdom Marriage Preparation Breakthrough Masterclass. In this experience, I'm sharing the exact preparation protocols and positioning strategies that have helped Kingdom singles shift from passive waiting to strategic preparation. You'll discover why your current preparation might actually be blocking your breakthrough, the three major positioning errors most Kingdom singles make, how to maintain your standards while activating divine timing, and the strategic positioning framework that's shifting timelines. This isn't about manipulating God's timing. It's about positioning yourself correctly while you prepare. It's about understanding the difference between patient preparation and passive waiting. The masterclass is held every month on the last Monday of the month, and spots are limited to ensure that I can give you some individual attention. If you're ready to elevate your preparation journey from passive waiting to strategic preparation, click the link below to secure your spot. Did I mention it's completely complimentary? It is because I believe that every Kingdom single should have access to the preparation protocols they need to shift their waiting season into a season of preparation. I'll see you in